Have you ever had someone stop you mid-sentence, eyes wide in disbelief, and say, "Wait, there's no way you're that age"? Maybe they even asked for your ID, or stared at you a bit longer, trying to make sense of what they just heard. At first, it feels like a flattering compliment. Who wouldn't enjoy hearing that they look younger than they really are? But what if I told you that this isn't just a matter of good genetics, high-end skincare routines, or lucky lighting? What if looking younger than your age is actually a mirror to your mindset, a reflection of your emotional strength and your life philosophy? Today, we're diving into the psychology of youthfulness, and it's going to change how you see yourself and others forever. So before we begin, smash that like button and hit subscribe, because what you're about to discover isn't just fascinating, it might just be life-changing. Chapter 1. The Silent Story. Your Face Tells. There's something remarkable about people who go through life's most crushing trials and still come out glowing. You know who I'm talking about, the friend who's been through a messy divorce, a career crash, or devastating loss, and yet somehow they still radiate calm, peace, youth. Their face isn't etched with bitterness or defeat. It's alive. So how is it possible? The answer: they have an unbreakable spirit. You see, your face isn't just skin and bone. It's a storybook, and every emotion you carry becomes a line on a page. The people who look younger than they are often those who refuse to let life's stress tattoo itself onto their soul. They don't deny pain, but they choose not to live in it. They feel heartbreak, but they don't carry it like armor. They suffer setbacks, but they never allow those moments to define them. Their secret weapon: resilience. Chapter 2. The Real Cost of Stress. Let's get real. Stress is a thief, a silent one. It doesn't just steal your peace, it steals your time, literally. It speeds up aging at the cellular level, wears down your immune system, and floods your body with cortisol, the hormone responsible for everything from stubborn belly fat to skin breakouts and wrinkles. People who chronically stress tend to carry it in their body: slouched shoulders, clenched jaws, furrowed brows. Their very posture begins to shrink under the invisible weight of anxiety and emotional baggage. Have you ever seen someone after just a few years in a toxic relationship or a stressful job? They look like they've aged a decade. That's not coincidence. That's biology. But here's the game changer. Some people have trained their minds to fight back. They know stress will always be a part of life, but they don't surrender to it. Instead, they develop emotional immunity. Chapter 3. Emotional mastery equals physical vitality. Imagine your emotions as sculptors constantly chiseling away at your face. What shape are they carving? Joy lifts the cheeks. Peace relaxes the eyes. Confidence straightens the spine. But resentment, worry, shame, they drag everything down. Those who appear ageless aren't just pretending to be happy. They've built mental tools that help them bounce back faster. They journal, they meditate, they talk to people they trust. They choose forgiveness over grudges. They don't just suppress emotions, they process and release them. As a result, their body isn't constantly in fight or flight. Instead, it's in repair and regenerate mode, the exact state where healing, glow, and youthfulness thrive. Think about that next time you feel consumed by anger or drowning in overthinking. Your body is listening and reacting. Chapter 4. The Youthful Psychology. Research shows that people who maintain a youthful appearance often share similar mental traits. They are optimistic even when life hits hard. They are curious, always learning, exploring, asking. They live in the present, not replaying regrets or rehearsing worst-case scenarios. They have purpose, whether big or small, something that gets them out of bed in the morning. And they surround themselves with energy, people, environments, and thoughts that fuel them. Is it any wonder their face lights up differently? When your mind is engaged, your soul is active, and your spirit is hopeful. Your outer shell reflects that vibrancy. Chapter 5. Mindset versus genetics. Yes, genes play a role. Some people hit the genetic jackpot, but studies consistently show that psychological well-being plays just as big, if not bigger, a part. Looking younger is just as much about how you think, how you react, and how you live. Do you embrace change or resist it? Do you forgive quickly or stew in silent grudges? Do you smile at strangers or see the world through cynicism? The answers matter because they sculpt you from the inside out. Chapter 6. Are you one of them? If people have told you, wow, you don't look your age, pause and reflect. Is it because you've developed mental habits that keep your spirit alive? Do you naturally find ways to laugh even during chaos? Have you chosen healing over bitterness? If so, you've cracked the code to timelessness, not just in appearance, but in energy, in charisma, in soul. And if you haven't yet mastered this, don't worry. The best time to start is right now. Chapter 7. Embracing change, the mindset of the ageless. Have you ever met someone who, despite being in their 50s, 60s, or beyond, exudes such unstoppable energy that you begin to question if the laws of aging skipped over them? They don't just walk, they glide. They don't just listen, they absorb. There's a certain sparkle in their eyes, a bounce in their step, a curiosity in their voice that feels ageless, childlike even. What's their secret? They've unlocked one of the greatest keys to youth. They embrace change instead of fearing it. It might seem simple, but the truth is resisting change is one of the fastest paths to aging. Mentally, emotionally, and yes, physically. When someone resists the natural flow of life, refusing to accept new ideas, routines, or experiences, they unknowingly lock themselves in a cycle of stress and stagnation. They cling to the past, to the way things used to be, and that stubbornness begins to take a toll. Their minds become rigid, their habits turn repetitive, and slowly their energy fades. Have you ever looked at someone and thought they just seem tired of life? Their face, their posture, even the way they breathe. Everything about them seems weighed down. That's the visual fingerprint of resistance. You can see it in the permanent frown lines, the tightness in their jaw, the stiffness in their movements. It's as if their whole being is shouting, I don't want to change. But then there are others, and you know exactly who they are, who seem to radiate vibrance even as the candles on their birthday cake multiply. They try new foods, they pick up new hobbies, they download the latest apps just to see what they're about. Instead of saying, I'm too old for that, they lean in and say, why not give it a shot? They are the lifelong learners, the evolution chasers, the adventure embracers, and their youthfulness isn't a coincidence, it's a choice. Chapter 8. The Curious Mind, the Engine of Agelessness. Let's take it one step further. Think about someone in your life, maybe a grandparent, a teacher, or even a colleague, who radiates energy like they're decades younger. They're curious, engaged, passionate. Conversations with them are electric. Their presence feels alive. Now, here's the twist. They might be 50, 60, even 70, but you don't feel that when you're around them. So what's really keeping them young? It's not their skin routine, not their diet, not even their workout habits. It's their mind. More specifically, it's their curiosity. See, most people think youth is purely about physical appearance. Smooth skin, shiny hair, a fit body, but real youth, lasting youth, starts in the mind. The moment you stop being curious, the moment you stop asking questions, stop seeking answers, stop exploring new ideas, that's when aging accelerates. Not just in body, but in spirit. A dull mind is the beginning of invisible aging. When curiosity fades, so does your spark. Chapter 9. Curiosity, the hidden flame behind youth. It starts subtly, a skipped adventure, a passed-up opportunity, a shrug at something new. Over time, people who stop exploring and allow life to become repetitive start to lose that spark. They wake up, follow the same routine, go to the same places, talk to the same people. And little by little, that once bright energy begins to flicker out. You can see it in their posture, slightly slouched, as if gravity weighs more on them than it used to. You can hear it in their voice, flat, monotone, lacking enthusiasm. And you can especially see it in their eyes, that twinkle of discovery replaced by a dull glaze of routine. These people aren't truly living anymore. They're just existing. Now contrast that with someone who seems to defy time. Someone who, no matter their age, walks into a room and lights it up. Their energy is contagious. Their presence is magnetic. What makes them different? They're endlessly curious. These are the ones who dive into books with wonder, take up new hobbies just to try something different. Ask questions not to challenge others, but to better understand the world. They seek out experiences not for comfort, for growth. They don't fear change, they invite it. They challenge their old beliefs. They're fascinated by people. They look at life not as a burden they must carry, but as an adventure they get to live. And here's what's truly incredible. Science agrees. Researchers have long proven that mental stimulation, particularly learning new skills and staying mentally active, helps protect the brain from cognitive decline. Curious minds are more resilient, more adaptable, and more capable of processing change without becoming overwhelmed. And the result? They age slower, physically and mentally. Chapter 10. Expressing Emotions, the True Face of Freedom. Now let's explore another critical piece of the puzzle, something that many people overlook: your ability to express your emotions. Have you ever seen someone whose face just looks heavy? Their eyes appear tired, not just from lack of sleep, but from carrying a weight they've never spoken about. Their expression is tight. Their energy feels closed off, guarded. It's as if every unspoken worry, every unshed tear, every buried frustration has written itself into the lines of their face. Now think about someone who looks bright, soft, alive. Even if they've had their share of hard times, their energy feels lighter. Their presence doesn't feel worn down. They smile more easily. They laugh with their whole body. Their eyes feel open, not defensive. What's the difference? Emotional expression. Emotions weren't meant to be bottled up. They're meant to move through you, to be acknowledged, released, and transformed. But too often people hold them in. They push down anger, swallow sadness, hide frustration, and even suppress joy, as if it's not safe to feel too much. But what happens when emotions have nowhere to go? They build up like steam in a closed container. Over time, that emotional tension becomes physical. It shows up in tight shoulders, in shallow breathing, in constant fatigue. It carves deep lines into your face. It tightens your jaw. It drains the glow from your skin. Science confirms it. Repressed emotions raise stress hormones, especially cortisol. And chronic high cortisol is a major contributor to aging. It damages skin elasticity. It weakens your immune system. It messes with your sleep. It depletes your energy. Chapter 11. Emotional Honesty, the Untold Youth Secret. So many people carry their years not on paper but on their faces. Tight lips from unspoken truths. Furrowed brows from held-back tears. A stiffness in the jaw, not from age, but from a lifetime of pretending to be fine. But then, you meet someone who seems to shine from the inside out. Their laugh is genuine. Their eyes are clear. Their presence feels light, like a breeze after the storm. What makes the difference? They allow themselves to feel. When they're happy, they don't hold back their laughter. It spills out, free and uninhibited. When they're sad, they don't force a smile. They cry, they talk, they let it out. There's a raw honesty in how they move through life. And this emotional transparency keeps them young. Their faces remain expressive, not hardened. Their eyes stay open, not guarded. Their bodies aren't burdened by years of emotional suppression. And this isn't just poetic thinking. It's backed by real research. Studies consistently show that people who express their emotions freely tend to have lower stress levels, stronger immune systems, and even better cardiovascular health. Their bodies are not in a constant state of internal war. And the best part, it's visible. Their skin doesn't carry the tension of decades of bottled up frustration. Their smile lines come from joy, not from forced politeness. Their faces radiate truth, not perfection. In fact, it's no coincidence that cultures where people are encouraged to express their emotions openly, whether it's through tears, music, storytelling, or even dance, often have individuals who appear more youthful and energetic deep into old age. Because emotional release is nature's built-in anti-aging mechanism, one that no cream, serum, or luxury product can ever replace. So if someone ever tells you, you don't look your age, maybe it's not about your skincare. Maybe it's because you've made space for your heart to breathe. You've laughed fully. You've cried when you needed to. You've spoken your truth without apology. And in doing so, you've freed your soul. And the face? It simply followed. Because here's the truth. The face is a mirror of the soul. And those who allow their emotions to flow freely, they don't just look young, they stay young in every way that matters. Chapter 12. Positive energy, your inner circle, shapes your outer glow. Now let's turn the spotlight on something that surrounds us every single day. And yet, we often overlook its power. Your environment, your people, your energy field. Have you ever walked into a room and instantly felt the air shift? It's as if the atmosphere itself is heavy, like something invisible is pressing down on your chest. Or have you spent just a few minutes with someone and left feeling utterly drained? That's not just in your head. Energy is contagious, and just like a virus, negativity spreads, quietly but destructively. If you constantly surround yourself with people who complain, criticize, or carry a cloud of pessimism wherever they go, it will wear you down. Slowly, silently, but deeply. Your stress levels rise, your body tenses, your thoughts darken, and eventually, it shows. In your posture, in your skin, in your eyes. You've seen it before, people who seem far older than they are. Their shoulders sag. Their faces are etched with permanent frowns. There's a heaviness in their presence that's impossible to ignore. But then, there are others, those who seem effortlessly young, light, energized, alive. What's their secret? They protect their circle like it's sacred. They choose to spend time with people who uplift, inspire, and energize them. They avoid gossip, drama, and negativity like it's toxic waste. Because it is. They laugh more, they listen better, they surround themselves with joy, not judgment. And guess what? Science agrees again. Studies have proven that positive social interactions reduce stress hormones, particularly cortisol. In fact, genuine human connection has been shown to slow down cellular aging. Laughter, hugs, deep conversations, mutual respect. These aren't just feel-good moments. They're biological fuel for longevity. Ever wonder why some people just glow even in their later years? It's because they've chosen to surround themselves with life-givers, not energy vampires. They've curated an environment that supports their mental, emotional, and physical well-being. And it shows. Chapter 13. Your circle, your energy, a reflection of your radiance. Take a moment, look around you. Who are the people closest to you? Are they giving you energy, or are they quietly taking it away? Sometimes we don't even realize how much of our tiredness, our stress, our lack of motivation is actually coming from others. Their negativity seeps into us like smoke filling a room, unnoticed until it becomes suffocating. If you constantly feel emotionally drained, mentally exhausted, or uninspired, it may not be your lifestyle, it could be your company. But here's the powerful truth. You have the choice. You have the right to protect your energy, to choose who has access to your spirit. When you consciously surround yourself with positivity, with people who laugh more than they complain, who dream more than they fear, who encourage more than they judge, your whole being responds. Your shoulders lift, your skin glows, your soul breathes easier, because youth, in the truest sense, isn't about wrinkle-free skin. It's about the lightness of your energy, and that energy is directly shaped by the people you allow into your world. So if someone tells you that you look younger than your age, don't just thank your skincare, thank your circle. It might just be the love, laughter, and support around you that's keeping your spirit so alive. Chapter 14. Living with Passion, the fire that keeps you forever young. Now, let's talk about one of the most powerful forces in the universe when it comes to staying youthful: passion and purpose. Have you ever seen someone who just seems tired of life? Their face lacks expression. Their posture sinks with invisible weight. Their voice lacks excitement. It's as if they're just going through the motions, waiting for the day to end. Now picture the opposite. Someone who radiates life. Their eyes light up when they talk about their dreams. Their words are animated. Their hands move when they speak. And their whole presence feels charged, like electricity humming beneath the surface. What's the difference? It's not magic, it's meaning. People who live with passion, who wake up with a sense of purpose, don't just exist, they live. And that difference is visible. When life feels empty, when you have nothing to look forward to, it takes a toll. The human body reacts to emotional stagnation just like it reacts to physical inactivity, with fatigue, dullness, and a visible decline in vitality. But when you're connected to something that excites you, whether it's a dream, a mission, a hobby, a career, or even a cause, your spirit ignites and your body follows. Your face becomes more expressive. Your movements gain energy. Your aura shifts from gray to glowing, and the science backs this up. Again, studies have found that people with a strong sense of purpose have lower stress, reduced inflammation, better heart health, and even longer lifespans. Why? Because passion fuels the release of dopamine and serotonin, two essential brain chemicals that regulate mood, energy, that unmistakable youthful glow. These chemicals don't just make you feel good, they make you look alive. So if you've been told you look younger than your peers, it might not be luck. It might be that you're deeply connected to something that fuels your soul, a reason to get out of bed every day with excitement in your heart. Chapter 15. Letting Go, the Final Key to Timeless Youth. We've talked about passion, purpose, energy, emotions, all powerful forces that shape how we look and feel. But there's one final habit that separates those who age gracefully from those who carry the weight of years on their face. It's not just physical, it's something much deeper, something invisible yet incredibly heavy, holding on to the past. Have you ever seen someone whose face seems stuck in time, but not in a good way? Their eyes look distant, like they're lost in memories they can't escape. Their expressions are weary, as if they've been carrying invisible bags for years. You don't even have to ask. You can feel that they're still living in the shadow of something that happened long ago. Maybe it's regret, maybe resentment, maybe guilt. Whatever it is, they haven't let it go. And that emotional weight, it doesn't just hurt the mind, it changes the body. Now think about someone who radiates lightness. Someone who, despite their age, glows from within. What's their secret? They've made peace with their past. They don't let old pain take up space in the present. They understand that forgiving, whether it's themselves or someone else, isn't about forgetting. It's about freeing themselves. They choose to move forward, not because the past didn't hurt, but because they refuse to let it define them. And science backs it up. Again, people who practice forgiveness, mindfulness, and emotional release have significantly lower stress, better immune response, and even longer lifespans. Their bodies heal faster, their faces stay softer, their energy stays clearer. Why? Because once the emotional burden is lifted, the body no longer has to carry it. And what replaces that weight? Peace, lightness, youth. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for Stoic Fantastic. I'll be sharing more content that reveals the hidden truths behind life, psychology, and what truly keeps us radiant, inside and out. And now, I want to hear from you. What's the craziest age mistake someone's ever made about you? Drop it in the comments. I love reading your stories, and I bet others will too. Until next time, stay youthful, stay powerful, and never forget, your mindset is your greatest beauty secret.